Hello everybody, welcome back to Legacy K. This is the last of the games that I was playing with Painter. This guy, Yong, has gone and fetched for an EOT Steam Vents, so 100% just as good as Volcanic Island because he didn't have to do anything special here. When he fetched, we initially thought, like, is it EOT first turn Brainstorm? Which, you know, I'm always happy to see. I'm glad to see an opponent do that. Here, it appears that trading land drops and trying to feel each other out a little bit. Obviously, if we had preordains and ponders, we'd be using them, but I don't appear to have anything, which means that my hand is nothing but counterspells. Also, apologies for the glare over there on the right side. Let's hopefully it doesn't look too bad for the rest of the game.
Okay.
Keeps with the ponder. Looks like neither of us are going to miss land drops. Lightning Bolt. That might be the worst card in the deck. I've got him pegged already on show and tell. There's no way that it's anything else. Yep. Okay, so now we're 100% confirmed on show and tell. He does not know the contents of our hand. With a land drop like that, that actually allows someone to cast show and tell and leave mana up for spell pierce, which is a beaut. Plays the Ancient Tomb before the Brainstorm. A little interesting. The main phase Brainstorm means that he is willing to cast show and tell this turn. Probably looking for force and fatty, and I don't know. Even if he has it there, it's possible that he passes. I haven't done anything, so.
Okay.
And clears the top of his deck. Nice. Just like Volcanic Islands. I have no idea if he knows what I'm on at this point. It's possible that he knows that there are going to be red blasts in my hand and he has to fight over them. My hand appears to be forces and spell pierces.
Go ahead.
Wow, man. 4 minutes of land drops and brainstorms and ponders, and I've not had a cantrip. Feeling actually pretty far behind now, just out of raw quantity of cards that he's seen. I'm getting to the point now where I think I might have to start EOT bolting. Oh. This will be intuition, right? Yeah.
Intuition. Yeah, okay.
We're not going to fight over that. We're going to let him commit. Because if this is revealing a bunch of Emrakul's... Also, at this point, it's really important to note that we're playing a deck that tries to mill people, and with Emrakul in the deck, we can't actually beat that game one. So our game one plan is to win the counter battle and kill with a Snapcaster Mage, which is, you know, very, very loose. If he searches up 3 Emrakul's here, basically we just have to fight over every show and tell, let everything else go.
Whoa.
Oh, I
yeah, okay.
see. Okay, so he wants the information.
All right, good. So you already have all your Emrakul in your hand?
He already has everything he needs. Probe will tell him whether he can go for it or not, and how much counter magic he needs to go for it. When he looks at this, he'll be a little, I don't know.
Nice.
Pay 2.
Pay 2.
He decides to pay 2, which is great for me. Oh, there's no bolt. Okay. Now he has all the information, and I don't know what he's working with.
3.
I refuse to cast the Snapcaster on anything without a target, because it's necessary to flash back the red blast after a counter battle, and we can't just use it as a clock yet, but it's getting really close. It's possible that in order to win this game, I should have maybe induced a fight over Painter earlier. Maybe we should have slammed Painter. He would at least be attacking.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it's a little bad. Just placed a card directly into his hand off a ponder. It's okay. I can see clearly that it was the same card that he put back and resolved properly. I draw my first cantrip of the game. Help me fix up the hand a little bit. Another land drop. That's not good. Did I keep a land off that? That's... Oh, wait, no. I was holding that Flooded Shrine. Never mind. Okay, so... It's down to 13. That's one draw off of Grizzlebrand. If we had been pressuring him a little bit harder, then maybe we would be in a better position where he couldn't even think about drawing cards even once. He's getting like well within bolt range. And the spell pierces are getting worse and worse, man. Just a long, painful staring match. I think that this has favored him the entire time, but he is looking at like quite a lot of disruption. And he has the advantage of knowing exactly what's in the hand, almost exactly at this point, whereas I don't know what the best way of starting the battle is. Especially if he might have a main deck Flusterstorm. That's something quite common now.
Go.
May I fetch you?
Yep.
How many cards do you have? Is it 7?
Yes.
Alright.
Apparently I only wanted one card off of that ponder, and we can fix up the rest with the brainstorm. Another thing is that if we do manage to find Grindstone,
One time.
maybe we can force the issue by attempting to be the first combo player. That's an interesting point too, because his hand, I mean, we're both pretty near 7 cards, right? We're hanging out around 6 cards. 2 to 3 of them on either side are kind of jammed up by the combo.
Draw step?
If I get a card ahead and I hold up all of the interaction,
Painter Servant.
I wonder if we'll just be ahead of cards, like with more counter magic in hand.
Blue? Go.
Everything is blue. There, if we had Grindstone, then we would actually have enough mana to try to go for it there. I'm at a slight disadvantage because this turn I had to tap a little bit in order to put a nonsensical creature onto the field that doesn't do anything. It looks like I'm going to be able to escape. And Painter is going to start doing damage.
Combat?
Sure.
Which is not insignificant here.
Yeah.
I wish that he had been in play like a little bit earlier.
Draw. Wisdom.
Go ahead.
You know, this might be the most boring game anyone has ever seen. Or, I mean, I like it. I like this stuff. I wish that we knew what was in Jae-young's hand, though, because then we'd know exactly what it was that he's looking for in order to force a combo through and get it done. Snapcaster and Painter would bring him down to 8 here. It's looking like it might almost be time for a Snap Brainstorm. Just to get more threats on the table, because that is close to a 2-turn clock. Especially if we just... A 2-turn clock. I'm basically operating under the assumption that we can find Bolt too. Preordain. Sure, storm count is 2.
No problem.
It's a quick bottom.
뭔가 깨달았어 지금. 이 싸움의 끝은 저거였다는 걸 깨달았어. 들어.
Okay.
알았어. 이제 모든 걸 알았어.
뭔 소리야 이게?
깨달았어. 이거 내가 이길 수 없는 싸움이었어.
The ancient tombs are almost off.
뭐라는 거야?
This is pretty cool.
근본도 없어.
It would be pretty cool if we could steal this game. I don't think we can though. It's like, yeah, snap brainstorm time, right?
Target brainstorm.
Yeah.
I would like to cast brainstorm.
눈치챘어 나. 아, 모든 걸 깨달았어.
2 cards. Untap.
Yeah, sure.
근데 서로
Fetch?
없는 매치 아니야?
아니야, 그게 아니라고. 알았어, 이 싸움의 정체를 알았어. 그러니까 서로 콤보를 못 돌리는데 저쪽은 스냅이 있으니까 저쪽 이겨. 근데 상대는 콤보를 돌려도 안 하고 어차피 엠블라프 있으니까 섞이니까.
We got a lot of cards.
그러니까 그래서 비틀어 맞아야 되는데 나는 너무 빼줄 게 없어.
갑자기 리사다프 들 거였더니 이셔츠를 픽하기 시작한다.
So he has pondered, preordained, brainstormed repeatedly, just looking for as many Force of Wills as possible.
그거 알았어.
이거를 쳤어야 됐어.
Nice.
And hopefully we've been gathering more and more Pyroblasts.
오케이.
3.
1, 2, 3.
매우 쳐라.
Hongdae.
Sure.
Oh, nice. Keep that. And
Sure.
grindstone?
Sure.
Yeah.
Huh. So we made Grindstone, but we know that the
Instant?
combo
Yep.
won't get there.
들어.
Yeah. We went to clean up. Okay.
무조건 할 수밖에 없다. 모든 걸 깨달아 버렸어.
We're not even gonna bother activating. Should we bother activating Grindstone?
Oh.
That just shuffles all his cantrips back into his deck, right?
Shit.
Storm is 1.
Pyroblast.
Let's sneak attack go. Storm is 2.
Ooh.
Show and tell.
Pyroblast. Sorry, red elemental blast.
Yeah, Rebs,
Oh,
not
yes.
Pyros,
Red
man. Storm count is 4. Spell Pierce my Reb. I think we may as... We're going to let that go.
Lethal?
No, this is back on the stack.
Yeah, yeah.
This one? Yeah, that's okay.
We're not going to pay for Spell Pierce. He has to be setting up Flusterstorm. But even if so, if he pulls the trigger on Flusterstorm, then we still have Force of Will.
Red Blast? Do you have the Flusterstorm? Oh.
Dangerously close to out of cards here. He can pay for Spell Pierce, but I'm going to
Force pitching.
force that, pitch a Spell Pierce. And you will scoop. I see. So we did manage to steal the game with Snapcaster.
I can't believe it. You knew that.
Yes. Yeah. I missed it. This game is...
So Jae-Young will be on the play.
I'll hip.
Me too. Go ahead. Nice. Oh shit. Oh.
With a turn 1 defense grid.
Damn. That's crazy. Go ahead. You have to turn 2?
Pay 3.
Good. All right. Shit.
You're going to turn to me through a defense grid?
Okay, I'm going to beat.
Oh.
Grim Lava Man. Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Go. Draw. Yep. Sure.
Sorry, man. Sorry. I'm not rubbing it in your face. I need to grab Volcanic Island. This little steam event is sad. Pain or servant? Blue.
Sure.
Go.
Zero.
Am I dead?
Oh my god.
Yep. Hold, I'm thinking.
Oh my god.
Shit, what can I do? What? Yeah. I bring him. Thinking? No, there's no reason. There's no reason. Blue? Blue.
Okay, sure.
Blue. Alright. Yeah?
Brainstorm.
Defense grid.
Oh, good fun.
Defense grid.
This fun guy.
He's fun to play against.
Yes, nice. Very fun guy.
Unless he casts Emrakul, then it's not fun. It's not fun.
Base.
He has to just pass, but I mean, he's in a good position here. Like, there's not enough mana. If we had put in Grindstone, then we would be having a better time, but...
Ponder.
Sure.
What are we supposed to
I
do
like
here?
the defense grid. It's fun. Then nobody can do anything. I'm gonna shuffle.
Okay.
Draw.
Sure. No! No!
That's fun. It's so fun.
You can't activate anything. You can't pay for.
Fate 7!
Just killed a Grizzlebrand.
Sorry? Yeah, yeah, you can do whatever you want, but not cast spells on my turn. Combat.
Thank you.
Ooh, fun. Go.
This is so weird. I mean, there's no way that he doesn't
Wait,
have
am I dead?
the
How
kill.
many cards do you have? How many cards is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
3. Okay. Sure tell.
Bad results.
Please. Ah! Ah!
This is so super bizarre.
Go.
We are a little land cramped, and we don't have the grindstone. That's weird, man.
What do I do?
We really needed lightning bolt.
Island.
Sure.
Rainstorm.
We needed lightning bolt.
This card? Do I need this?
Whatever it was slightly close. We need more permanents. We're brainstorm locked. I mean, we're dead. Like, we need bolt.
Or the one that it stays.
We need bolt, or we need... No, that's about it. Because another permanent doesn't really help. He's going to eat up Snapcaster Mage with Grim Lavamancer on the attack.
I don't have it. So, but if he attacks, then
There's another permanent. It was so close.
Sure.
So close to enough. Yeah, and I think that we don't attack because we can't lose the permanent to Grim Lavamancer. But he's going to shoot the guy anyway. We should have made him block.
2 damage.
Yep.
Combat.
Should have made him block.
6.
Yeah, we're messed up.
Yeah, good game.
It's all that Emrakul is completely immune to being blasted still. So we'll go into.
Okay, I'll play first.
Yep.
All right. Good luck.
Good luck.
Keep.
Kill.
Go.
Touch.
Yeah.
Pay 3.
Okay.
Wonder.
Okay.
One round earlier.
Go.
Begrudgingly. But it's still a base.
Go.
It's still, even with the enchantment. Yeah. Now I see why you put it on there.
Touch.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry, it was in the wrong order.
Yeah.
Can I brainstorm? Sure.
So the defense grid on turn 2 again. This will prompt a response, either force, pierce, whatever. Looks like my hand has the surgical that I'm going to need eventually to deal with an Emrakul. But we don't need it yet, so we might have to shuffle that away depending on the rest of our hand. It looks like we're getting rid of the surgical, and we're gonna hope to just use it again later. So this is a rough one. The defense grid has to be answered. What are we gonna do once it's resolved? That ruins my whole plans. Yeah. So both players are going to expend a bunch of resources here. We're going to be nearly empty-handed, and in this situation, we just have to hope to be the one with more ponders, right? Nice. So now Jae-young is under a tiny amount of pressure. This fetch here makes me think that he's going to jam another show and tell and hope that we're out of interaction. Yeah, and this is a good call by him, because if we don't have a way of dealing with this show and tell, if we don't have the blast here, or if our last two cards are not Force of Will blue card, which it's unlikely, if we don't have the blast here, then we just lose. So he definitely puts us to the test here. Yeah, that's expected. And this quick fetch was also expected. Got Volk and Pyroblast that, probably. There's a red Elemental Blast. We untap and we have a Grindstone. We have to find Painter fast.
Go. Yeah.
And we're probably completely out of interaction.
Okay.
And even if we were able to fight over that, we can't.
Okay. Okay. Go.
Oh shit. Yeah, this Lavamancer,
Two cards.
this Lavamancer is gonna kill us.
Again. Okay. Untap.
Yeah, I can see it now. We need to find Imperial Painter before the Lavamancer kills us, which is a slow clock, but I mean, it's substantial.
Lavamancer? I don't know if I can even beat the Lavamancer now. Ponder?
Now we can't keep a normal mix of just like cantrips and counter spells off of Ponder. We have to get really greedy with it. Because if we keep this and it's not a winning combination, then I messed up.
Go. No.
Now the Lavamancer is active.
Team America was four cycles, four because the target of Team America,
We have Pyroblast in hand.
Wasteland, Cycle, and him were attacking the lands.
Okay.
Go.
Grind you. Okay.
Grind away 2 more lands, which he's very happy about.
Untap. Clara.
산타 클레라? 네?
Santa Clara.
미국에 그 이번에 저게 뭐 있었지? 산타 뭐지인데?
You stop. Go. Which one? 15.
And that was the wrong activation. That should have been lands. He's going to shuffle all of his cantrips back into his deck the second that we mill over an Emrakul.
Grind you. Yeah.
So we hit again.
어,
We hit again.
스타시티 오픈 8.
And these are all good cards that I want to get out of his deck. So that's nice.
Go.
So this is wrong. I think we aren't respecting Lavamancer, and we kept with that Ponder,
Go.
and it wasn't Imperial Painter. And so we have severely messed up.
Oh wait.
Yep. Draw. Go ahead.
Draw. Go.
We didn't respect the Lavamancer. We're getting low on life.
Grind you.
So he's begun this pattern of removing lands from his graveyard in response to the trigger, which is wrong because even if I did hit Emrakul, he still gets an opportunity to respond to that. So it's not going to matter, just saying.
Go.
And that Ponder, I kept that Ponder and I'm not winning, so that is a mistake. We did not get greedy enough with our Ponder.
Grind you. Okay. 7. Okay. Untap. Draw.
Now these are desperate times. We have to snap Ponder.
Go.
Draw.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Again.
Drop the Lotus Petal on the ground. No, that was in
That's
play.
in play.
Oh.
You had it. Okay, okay.
Alright, he's out of lands here.
Okay.
I go to 5. We mill.
Trigger stick.
Graveyard, trigger, stack.
Yep.
So this is really unfortunate. We're already down to 3,
Surgical Emrakul for 2.
giving us only one more turn. We have to do this now because I need the next activation to hit. Like, I need the hit 2 Emrakuls in his hand. Okay, so these
I
Spell
only have one
Pierces
draw,
don't
right?
matter.
I'm just about to die. I guess Spell Pierce doesn't beat.
Yeah, Spell Pierce doesn't beat him.
Little.
We need
Scarecrow man.
Painter off the top.
SP2.
Now
Grizz.
we've got one draw to get Painter, and if we don't get it, then we
And
lose the
you're
game.
upset?
So I'm pretty upset right now watching this back about the last Ponder, which wasn't a shuffle.
Fluster. There's 2 flusters, 1 show and tell. So. Oh, this doesn't matter because.
Exile lands shuffle.
It does matter. We should be looking at how many lands are left
here you
and
go.
etc. So he shuffles his graveyard in. The only things that are missing are all of the things that were exiled by like 4 Lavamancer activations and the 4 Emrakuls.
I can't win with Emrakul in the deck.
I think somebody alongside the table was
grindstone
like,
him,
"Why
I'll
didn't you
never
just
win."
wait for the next
So
Emrakul? Like you
Because
paid 2 life."
It's the only opportunity I can do it before it.
Yeah,
shuffles
we have
back
to do
into
it
the deck.
now. You have to do it the first time that an Emrakul hits the bin.
Plus now look, 3 less cards in his lot. Look, I don't know. Also, I wanted to look at his hand.
I'm also explaining that I wanted to
Okay,
look at his
so I
hand
have
and
to
I need to
draw-
know what's going on.
I have to draw Painter's Servant, and then he will what? He tries to Pyro Blast the Painter's Servant or something. Okay, I can beat this if I don't
Go.
rip real bad. Draw.
Yep.
Doesn't look like a win to me.
Go ahead.
We have 1 draw. Should have grindstoned ourselves.
He can hardcast Grizzlebrand soon.
He removed all the lands.
Oh wait, I didn't see another petal. Maybe. Okay.
Maybe we should grindstone him in response,
No,
and
he
maybe
shuffled
hit his
lands back into
only
the deck.
fetchable land.
It's like all fetch lands. Sure. I can't believe it. I'm gonna die to just one Grim Lavamancer.
Oh, did he find show and tell?
I right, couldn't pay for him.
Wow.
Oh, he threw show and tell. Pyroblast.
Go.
I'm just gonna grind you. One. Okay. Untap.
That's a maybe. Slow-mo shuffle. Okay, so one more draw. I'm going to call that 40 cards in the library. That's sounding suspiciously like a 1 in 10.
Draw.
Yep.
It's a Snapcaster Mage. If we don't have enough mana now. Especially because Scalding Tarn is turned off. So Snap Ponder doesn't do anything. Yeah, no, we're dead. Unless actually there's an Abrade in the deck.
I don't even want it. I don't even want
Right?
it.
Yeah, we've been searching for ways to
Yeah,
kill
Yep, sure.
Lavamancer this whole time also. So maybe there's something there.
Believe it or not, there's a card in here. Oh wait, no, there's not.
Is there a way out of this?
Yes.
Both?
No,
So here, Jae-Young will present the deck. Then we have one chance to rip kill spell for Lavamancer. And we missed.
수고하셨습니다.
Good game, man. Well done. Interesting match, huh?
I found